Live? I hope I'm live. Greetings, viewers. Welcome to another episode of Stareyed Streams Genshin Impact. Today is the 4.7 update, and the local time is just 10 minutes shy of 6 p.m. Not 6:30 p.m. It's like 5:50 p.m. Alright, anyways, there's a new update, new shenanigans. Things are different. They feel different. I'm not entirely sure how and why, but yeah, things seem to be a bit different. And okay, I'm just messing about with my OBS and stuff. So there's that. Anyways, things are smoother. They were not for a moment. Now they are again. And my stream has. That's odd. I wonder why. I should be live. Yep. Okay. So today I'm currently having a on-chain zone beacon, as you can see. No broke characters. I don't seem to have any on-chain broke characters. It is indeed the case. What I intend to do is, let's see. Clorinde has been released today. Oh, right, there seems to be there's a new main story quest. So today I'm not gonna do the story quest, or at least I don't want to do. Today I'm just gonna do all the updates and related things. Oh, more importantly, Sethos has been released. I'm not sure exactly what to do if I get them. But the big draw of this update was the duelist, so that's all I can do. Alright, the resin cap has increased. That happened. Okay. So, what to do? Of course, first we go through any changes. Let's see if there are any changes in the battle pass. Really?
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom...
Yep. Seen that multiple times before. Yep, that's cool. This is what actually seems to make a difference. 150 resin. Okay. They haven't changed that limit yet. That's good to keep track of. Any other thing that they have added? No. Cool. So there are like multiple updates. Alright. So resin, of course, that was one update. The other updates include there will be a new there's some new endgame related stuff that I need to look into. Ah yes, weapons. I actually need to check. Crit damage SWAT with a certain base attack. Damage. Which is, this is what I actually want to try and get for my Alhaven. Toma and Benny are the other characters. This would be interesting. Let's go to the shop. Cool. Not the shop. Okay, fixed issues, okay. Just my dailies. First and foremost, new characters. Alright, there's one more story. Okay, let's just complete the test runs. Why are they offering Bennett trial to me? Because I have C6 and I enjoyed it. Unless they're adding another comp. Are they adding another comp? I don't even know. No. 6. Let's go with the pyro support first.
Check this out. Cool it. Supporting fire. Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Okay.
Time for your arraignment.
Toma's fine. Like, Toma, nothing exciting. I don't get his whole deal. He's a cool character as a character. I don't think I miss much at all, so. Alright. Let's put it. Yay! First character I was actually kinda excited to get in this game. Because I played through his hangouts and he gave me a lot of Leo Valdez vibes.
You've been a naughty.
Goba, get them! I'm going in! Witness the power of Goba!
Try not to enjoy this.
Rain outlines your fate. You're toast! Teamwork is dreamwork! Adventure time! Let me leave you a verse.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Surrender and be gentle.
It's fine. But it is awesome. Always. Now for Sethos. New guy. It's possibly very interesting. We shall see. So, that's his weapon. It's a great weapon. That's interesting. Ooh. Now see? That's a fancy constellation. 10 consecutive shots. Ooh. Okay. Electro reactions means more energy. Olay, Fischl, yeah. Okay. This could be interesting. You know what? Let's just go through those paces. That's cool. So, charge 1.
On you.
And Now for charge 2. Shadow piercing. Oh, that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to those on the path. Interesting. Okay, so there is an element of like you can move him when he's in this form, but in this form I can only able to rotate. It's interesting. What's a skill? Okay, I'll have to look into that. Okay, okay. So, his skill I think is similar to... I'm not done this yet, so I don't actually know. But it should be similar to... forgot the name. Kujusawa, yeah. Yep, similar to that. Quite similar to that. So when you're surrounded by enemies, you just retreat and give them a shot. Collate, everybody knows her. She's fine. She's fine. Good. Alright, I guess the only thing left to do is check them out. Okay. And if I do this... Oh. Spicy. Very spicy. Oh, okay, so if I do this, hit enemies, it gets quickly recharged.
You won this one. You won this one. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Into space. Behind you.
Well, wait, if I do that, I lose some energy, it feels like. Yep. Lose energy. That's a very interesting game style. Not sure if I can take advantage of it, but yeah, that seems interesting. Alright.
Let's dance.
You know this guy? I'm good with this guy. Well, I'm okay with him.
Ready, steady, go!
My usual order is different.
Shadow Raven,
Yeah.
Black Knight Fall!
Also,
Process of elimination.
and they exactly work for the actual. Yep, that's fine. He's cool as always. Now for the Candle Bearer Shadow Hunter. Okay. Reading up. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Yeah. Next is Varus. 5 attacks. This way. Usha, oh wait. When she does a swift hunted. Okay, so that does Usha. Grants herself before a bond of life. I am unsure about that style of gameplay, but let's not knock it until we try it. So. Fancy. Very fancy tables. Okay, now for skill.
Into the shadows.
So there is a certain sort of a cooldown, and within that much cooldown, I should press it again. And the bond of life goes away. Oh, so I can be continuously in this state and be up to certain shenanigans. Okay. And the weapon. Okay. The damage increased by 20%. Oh. So it does like 60%. It increases total crit damage by 60%. That's a great weapon. It does increasing of a bond of life. Increases damage. Okay. Let's see.
Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Oh, okay.
By royal decree.
Fire it up! I got you covered!
Shoot on sight.
Ah, that's interesting. Extremely high damage. Very interesting.
Hands where I can see 'em. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Time to test it all. Loaded.
That was cool. I'm gonna try and get her. Yeah, that was cool. Do I complete her story first? So, do I do the bedtime story? I'm gonna do this later. This requires time and patience. But it does give me an extra wish in return, so. Pros and cons. Now we can pros and cons. What do we deal with first? Let's complete. You know what? I'm gonna do the story. Let's do the story. We change the team for the story. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do the story core of characters and I really like the players. Still not sure about Wanderer.
Squall of Fury.
Still not sure.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon-class commission, right?
I've heard of that classification before, but sure, we're happy to take this on.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then what?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
So there's a commissioner. The more you know. I didn't know that the Adventurers Guild even had a commissioner. I thought Catherine handled everything because she's a cool robot lady.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing, but the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all.
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable.
All right then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Let's take this more scenic route.
Quit following me.
To Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking to buy something?
Oh, no, we're adventurers.
Ah, so you're here about that then. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relative?
I don't know. I really have...
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. We just don't know the specifics. Maybe, at least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
All right. Specifics aside, then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye.
Huh. All right, thanks for the information.
Something messing with the tree, I wonder?
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say.
Sounds like Aronara.
As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person, but,
I'm ashamed to admit it, but...
it's okay. There's no...
Kinda weird, like, in so many ways.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? I think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this... Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you...
Let's see.
Quit following me.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively.
Alone?
should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Actually have someone like that, a family member I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure. And patient, too, ever since he disappeared. No, none of those things.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about him?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
We have to. Seems that I do have to fight them. Yeah, I feel like suddenly I'm using the wrong team. Because this is technically the wrong team.
The wind rises. Hey!
Everybody stand back!
Wait. That's cool.
Adventure time. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Quicker. The process of elimination.
Let's light it up.
Bring it on!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, they seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. Wait a second. that person! It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway.
Yep, see you later, Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Not meant to end with an accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
You also owe us many answers, yeah.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
That's cool name, I guess. Yeah, something's off with my streaming. So I'm just gonna try and lower this down. There you go. Now that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Ooh. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay.
Your brother?
What really happened in Kandria?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Kandria. The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedrfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter. The foul Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
Okay, so Dainslev, his sibling is Vedrfolnir. Rhindaughter is Albedo's mom. Remember that. Huh.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vetafolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Oh. Okay.
They were once people of great esteem in Canria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. 6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward.
Some Palpatine returned.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
One of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories. Okay, that happened over a year ago. I remember playing through that before I began streaming properly.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. Well, let's go find Dane.
You know what? For this particular bit, I could use her. Maybe she can do this.
Rural life is so idyllic. Living in Jingsu village would probably feel the same.
I want to be a grown-up soon.
Alright, bro, what's in your head? Come on.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy, early
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories.
maybe.
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up, and I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, come with me.
Oh, so you're going to take...
Of course.
I mean, it could be entirely possible that the Traveler himself is the being, right?
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Something is wrong.
Hey, wait up!
Very wrong. This guy is probably under level. Otherwise, this shouldn't be a problem. Oh, okay. That happened. Not sure that I thought it would, but okay.
Swarm Fury!
Changing brightness settings just to see if I'm missing something.
Everybody stand back! Get out of here!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay.
Adventure time!
I'll take your word for it.
Off we go!
Nothing? Okay. It's down here.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Guard, hello?
Going in!
Surprise! You're dead! Here you are.
Alrighty then. Weird place, but okay.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
But okay. This is weird.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Off we go!
Okay, cool.
adventure time. Going in.
Okay.
The price for my sins.
Yeah. He was not powerful.
We got a situation. Bring it on. Get away. Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley line.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Byron doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
I don't trust it. Eh? What are you up to? See? Traveler also feels the same thing. Dane.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Okay. That was so creepy.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Yeah. Neat.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too.
You see, we've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears.
Is that a traveler source?
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. When you awake, That which differentiates us shall be no more.
Sorry, Bear? Is that you?
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trolls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find them.
Rises.
Can't change my team. Oh no. Ah. I'm gonna have to be better at setting up teams. We should team up para hit naman Nahida in the future.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss or...
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the...
Someone?
Huh?
It's not
You
me.
know, the young guy from... That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually.
Ah, I do. At least right now, I...
But how is that? Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibility.
Person we should be speaking to is the girl who knew about.
Swarm Fury.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? He's around 20 years old.
Oh, I know.
Really? You were...
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But yeah, I just saw him leave the village.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him. Do you think maybe it's not...
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone. Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada. No one remembers. If this person only exists in people... Time travel is extremely difficult to perform.
Right. Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's someone who only like, didn't Bayron just say that he's who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much good idea. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Fond memories.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake... The implanted memories are basically likely taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, like there could be overlap or something. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time.
The color of the sky coincides. We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing village. Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be?
Oh, right!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, time always passed by really slowly. Even when it...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where...
I don't know why it took to these particular guys so long to figure it out. But that is where we needed to go.
Follow me. The wind rises.
Okay. Definitely human. Noid. Definitely humanoid.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Is that younger Dainsleif? Or sibling of Dainsleif?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need.
Another time, huh?
Even the eyes. They're so similar to Dainsleif.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who born into abject sorrow. The founder of the Abyss Order. No, that doesn't seem... No.
Scary Bear?
You're... Kari Bear Alberik.
Oh, you know me? That's quite a surprise. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead.
I feel like I should take a screenshot of this or something. 110 mark, okay. Or use elements at the moment. You cannot sprint either.
suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction, in truth. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate. As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
So, like the tree of time in this game lore, its power becomes stronger and stronger. So this loop of time can manipulate that tree. Interesting.
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. After all, its existence cost me my life. That. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world, as if I had a chance at life. I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless?
As far as I know, this is surprisingly interesting. Because, there is a quote, I think from Terry Pratchett, which is something along the lines of, a person's not dead as long as their name is spoken. But the thing is, people know that this person existed, but they don't remember how he looks, what his identity even is. Just a vague figure in their head.
But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid, after all. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all.
Our existence was great comfort to them.
I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight's sword, you mean? Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the loom of fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body. His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location. He would then hand the eye to you. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. That's right, because in his mind... Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you. Given the tense situation at that time, I'm sorry, Traveler, but I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist, in the face of everything they could be planning. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, you remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, to comfort me, my father told me a story. That story managed to dispel. My goal was simple. To implant a specific memory. In that memory, I would tell them. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. But now...
This is sad.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone. And this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
I don't know how to respond to that. What you just said. It's like, they're gonna split apart soon, it feels like to me, based on that current dialogue. Yeah.
There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
No. No. Oh no. Okay, by that logic it makes sense why he did ask for more questions. But still.
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers... Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. Look, he was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a school... Well, what happened after that?
Ah. Okay. I cause him to remember. There's a chance that because he's an outsider, he should be able to remember, right? There has to be a chance, right?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Oh, wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. So there we were, searching away. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
No fate is complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories. But because the loom of fate is complete, doesn't that mean that everybody's memories can be changed? Maybe? Perhaps?
Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so...
Yeah, she had like a mad crush on that dude. They both had on each other, as far as I remember.
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. I'm just happy I got to meet him.
Not telling
Okay,
people
I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face.
He's not telling people the kindness, but telling the truth the kindness.
I was dumped. Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
I wonder if she gets like a...
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with a picture?
Aw, Curry Bear, thank you. Thank you so much, Curry Bear. I mean, Ether doesn't know what happened. The Lumine probably doesn't know what happened. But we do, because this has been recorded.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Too slow.
Will that be enough to get Sethos? Let's try to get Sethos first. It was something. I don't know what that was, but that was definitely something.
sorry, sir. Were you looking for me? Hello, hello. I'm Sethos. What can I do for you? Actually, you know what? This seems like more of a sit-down conversation. Come with...
Yes, I just made a 10 pull. That logic. Okay, it's 10. And over here, 1, 2, 20. It should alternate, is what I'm thinking right now. Well, that takes care of that. Hello, Sethos.
Relax. Right. These parts are safe for sure. Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
So time. I wonder if I can be done with the story quest, or I should save it for later. Alright, so need to give him... You know what? Let's give him this one. Need a lot of sharp arrowheads. And lots of Here. So. Okay. Yeah, he can show you the unique resources of Sumeru. That's cool. That's useful. What does he require to upgrade? Ah. Stareyed. Okay. Interesting thing to note.
cool. Let's go check out what's going.
We should check out what's going on.
Still no dice?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already. Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there'd be people around that he didn't know.
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now.
Navia, Clorinde, what's up?
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners. How are you all doing?
Huh.
Huh?
Yep, this is our chance.
Well, you know what? We were just
Do
passing
you
through.
need our help with something?
Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve.
Whoa, for
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other options.
Traveler,
Yeah, that.
hi, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
Marechaussee what?
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out games that allow you to participate in a story and role-play characters with your friends.
That sounds super interesting.
Oh great, they do TTRPGs. I enjoy TTRPGs.
Clorinde and I are both veteran members of the club, and when they asked, of course I couldn't refuse.
Generally speaking, scripts at that level of development have a lot of issues. But I think this one is pretty solid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4.
So, you're saying...
Paimon and the Traveler.
That's not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of...
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Well, that solves our problem.
Woohoo! I'll go grab
The script manager.
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script. In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete. The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed the current list of objectives. On top of that, in order to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real life.
Wow, you're right.
And it's got a real...
I look forward to experience.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first? They should...
Sounds good.
You say that like I'm... Let me think.
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time. Oh, and stop trying to persuade every animal you come across.
You know what? That sounds like a major important problem for leader. I'm not gonna touch that at the moment. No, sorry. Instead... Oh wait, what's my count of... I'm not gonna touch that. I needed to know what was my count of domains that I've done this week. Yep, that was the one. One more domain, eh? And 2 more crowns. Did I break one of these? This would allow me to do 2 crowns. Alternatively, I can check, I need to check something. Hang on. Why didn't I remember what I needed to check? Something to do with materials? No? Actually, yeah, something to do with materials. Yes. Maybe accurate. Ooh. Ouch. The rest of the stats look fairly decent, so. I feel like I could have replaced that, and I should have replaced that sometime ago. Who else? Okay. Okay. Odd, but okay. Right. What did I need to check or change? Oh yeah, I need to fight some enemies. Let's do that. Let's fight some enemies. How much more do I have? Yeah, I can use a lot more Mora, I reckon. How many, 4. Okay. I mean, the interesting part's over at the moment. So, I reckon you can stop watching if you really want to stop watching. Might require some patching. Or, you know, my PC resources is taking too much PC resources.
Save cheese! Hard hitting it!
Swarm Fury. You're dead.
Feeling lucky? Smile!
Excuse me?
Save cheese! Watch out! A proper send-off! Watch out! Hiya! Haha! Smile! Watch out! I kick you!
Know your place. Too slow.
Save cheese! Feeling lucky? Hey there! Hiya!
Oh great, the Ruin Guard is also there. Why? Why is it there?
Feeling lucky? Attack! That's the way. Smile!
This is your training regimen, huh? Interesting.
Wait. Okay, weird. Like, this gameplay is great. That was also the moment.
Hold that pose!
So I don't need to deal with that anymore.
Say cheese!
Quit following. Space.
Hey there!
Excuse me.
Hold that pose!
The wind rises.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Coming at ya! Hiya! Tap!
Give me some space.
Hey there! This one's got your name on it. Hiya! Tap!
Cry loud. Behold.
Hard hitting it. Coming at ya! Smile!
Excuse me.
Hey there! Haha! Hiya! Ha-ha! Coming at ya! Haha!
Okay. You know what? I'll take materials from some other place. There we go. This seems nice. This seems like a nice place to get the mats from.
Quick! Look! Up in the sky! Look at that scorching sun! It's like a blast furnace! You know what this means? It means we have to drop everything right now and make a run for the ice cream store. We need to get 2 of the biggest cones they sell, and then it's an all-out race to see who can finish before it melts.
That was weird. Anyways, I need to change my characters to those that I have built a lot more competently.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
For him. For him.
Want me to come along?
Ultimate sports.
Hold that pose!
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Attack! That's the way. Let's go!
This isn't over. I'm ready.
Watch out!
Ah, that dude healed himself. Dang it.
Say cheese!
I hate it when they do that.
Space.
Wow.
Grandfather, I'm sorry.
Wow. And I just remember from Sino's story quest that must have really hard hitting.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn mine.
Headline! Still needs a headline.
Oh, I really hate these guys.
Lucky!
Into the wind.
A proper send-off from Mosquito with love. This one's got your name on it.
Cut it over.
That hurt a lot. You know what? Yes. I'm gonna do the one here. Oh, look. Wait, where's this one? Yeah, no, let's do this one. Because it will be like nearly 2 hours, I'm gonna stop.
Say cheese! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Watch out! Hiya! There you are, eavesdropper. Hold that pose! Myself a little.
One with nature. One with wind and cloud.
Feeling lucky over here. Citizens, shine no longer. Say cheese! Watch out!
Oh. Okay, close, but no cigar. Cool. But it's like over 900, so I will have to fight this boss and one by one collect these mats respectively. He also requires this to upgrade him. Okay. But at least now I know that I have not been collecting this in vain. So, you know, pros and cons, I guess. Meanwhile, I'm gonna switch him. Or the other.
What do you want from me?
This needs to be upgraded. Oh, what? Where's the other? I only have like 4 healers at this point. I need to upgrade more healers.
You want me on your team?
Hopefully this won't...
This is like a horrible game composition from a point of view of like elemental reactions.
Swarm Fury.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it.
What are you guys up to? Yeah, no, they aren't affected by the whole character thing. Which is odd, but okay. Alien moves, okay. I can see myself looking from that. Of course, I need to check. We go. Villa. No. Not what I needed to say. Chopstick, okay. It's usually like fish-based recipes that I usually don't have a lot of. Oh, egg-based one. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna see if I have any recovery dish that I can make. That's one. That requires eggs and fish. And that requires a lot of mystery meat. That requires fish. That requires, hang on. Is that water? Fermented juice. Okay. I guess I should get it from the Fontaine stores. Who's the Fontaine store? No. Hey. This is the Fontaine store. I'm not highly doubtful. It's gonna turn out to be like some complicated place. The more you know. So where's the Fontaine store? Down here? No. It won't be down here. Where's the Fontaine store? Why did I forget where the Fontaine store is? Is it talking to what? Okay. Nearest read is fine. Best to get some flour. You don't know you might need it. Cream too. Butter too. The ham. Definitely a jam jam. This one doesn't go in. This is all kinds of odd. It has been extremely odd. Okay, this will be done with this one. So there's a boss that I will have to do a few times. 9 more dishes. 1 domain. Two characters with the exact same effect. There should be a general store, right? How did I forget the location of the general store in Fontaine? Is it down here? Did you got any recipes for me? It's the Fontaine store. I was fairly certain that there is a Fontaine store. Am I misremembering something? Oh, okay. Right. The currency here is the coupons. Forgot that. had intentionally kept this because I don't know why I used it right now. I'm just so confused at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's a store in Fontaine that you can visit for supplies.
The wind rises.
It's not here. Ah, it's down here. I knew it. Where else is not showing up on map? Okay.
Swallow Fury.
The doctor will see you now.
I would presume that that should be the end of my day for today. I don't have anything else to do right now. There's nothing to do in game. A lot of IRL duties. That means I'm signing off. So I'll see you all next time. Bye.